Hello everybody and welcome to my very first Let's Play. This is Kishi from Total Random Reviews. Star Trek Online. I've decided to do a Let's Play for Star Trek Online's newest update, Agents of Yesterday, which basically tells a story back in the 23rd century that I believe involves time travel. So this should be pretty interesting. So a bit more information before we get started. I'm new to this, so anybody who has any critiques at the end of this Let's Play, please throw them my way. Any criticism is good criticism in my mind. It's the only way I'm going to get better. So the way I'm going to handle this is that I'm going to let the voiceovers do the talking for me. I'll obviously chip in every once in a while with, tidbits and facts and comments and stuff. But whenever there aren't any voiceovers, which would mostly be the response from myself or my responses to NPCs, I'll read them out loud. Hopefully that isn't too corny for everybody. So it's my intention to do these once a week. My real life and my crappy computer permitting. Currently I'm doing this on a really crappy laptop, but unfortunately my Monster Beast desktop is out of commission. Fried my video card, which sucks. I hope you guys enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into the amazing world of Star Trek Online. So as you can see here, I've got the 23rd century Starfleet option selected. Now this is new. This will start you off in the 23rd century. If you were to select this Starfleet, it will put you in the current present-day timeline of the game, which is the 25th century. The year is 2410. So if you click this, you wouldn't be accessing Agents of Yesterday content. The same would go if you chose Romulan or Klingon. They all take place within the 25th century, despite the fact that there's an old Romulan bird of prey in the background. There's a reason why that's there. If you ever play Ramen, you'll find out. And just take a quick look at the Klingons here. So we got a Klingon here. But yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna go back to the 23rd century Starfleet option. You've got 3 jobs: engineering, which obviously changes, at least in the 23rd century, your uniform to red. It being gold in the 24th and onwards. Science and tactical. Now, engineering is what most people call, from other MMOs, call tanks. So this class is a tank class. It's got high defense, often has high shields, high hull. It's also not that bad at packing a punch too, if you know what you're doing. And you got the science class here, which is more of the healer class, to coin that phrase from other MMOs. The healer classes often have support buffs and healing abilities that they can use with fellow teammates. And then you've got the damage dealers. These guys are tactical. They are the DPS overlords of this game. If you want to do quick and powerful damage while sacrificing defense, I might add, then tactical is your option. And of course, if you know what you're doing, there are ways to make your ship very defendable while also packing a punch. I'm going to go with tactical because that is my favorite class in this game. Second to engineering. I run 2 main characters on the present storyline. One is a tank, one is a damage dealer, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. But anyways, so we're going to go with tactical. And we're going to select appearance. Now the character creator in this game is phenomenal. I mean, it's like the best character creator I've ever seen in any game ever. If there are better, you know, mention in the comments and I'll check that game out. But until then, this is the best of the best in my mind. So you can change the way your face looks and your body and your uniform. But you know, when you go under head, like, look at all these different options. You know, from your head scaling to eyes to nose to mouth for your face alone. It's like playing Elder Scrolls, but you know, the character models are much better looking. Here's a body option. Like, you got it. Look at this: torso, arms, hands, legs, feet. You know, and it looks really good too. Like, this is a default human male. But you know, if I want to make his torso longer, for example, boom. Longer torso, right? Although I'm not going to keep it that way because that looks kind of weird. But yeah, it's an awesome system. Uniform I'm not going to change because, you know, there's not really anything to change to. I'm already in a uniform right now. And instead of wasting our time and making my custom character, I'm just going to go with one of the presets over here. Let's see. Which one do I want to do? That's too Vulcan. But, you know, that looks pretty good. We're gonna go with that. Alright, now we're just gonna give this character a background. Let's think of a good name for this dude. Kinda looks like he stuck his hand into a light socket, his fingers into a light socket. Let's go with Sparky. I think that might work. Let's call him Sparky. Let's give him a formal name. Sparky. M. Why not? Goober? Let's do Goober. Okay, Sparky M. Goober. I like this already. Now let's give our ship a very unique name that I'm sure nobody has. Total Random Reviews. I wonder if they do allow spaces. Let's find out. Be cool if they did. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, they do.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key to talk with them.
Okay, here we are. Let's just take a minute to take this in, because...
To move, use the W, A, S,
yeah,
and
we all
D
know
keys.
that.
To look around.
As I was saying, let's take a minute to take this in and just... wow. Look at this bridge. They did a really good job. That looks really cool. Alright, let's see. Speak to the captain. Oh, speak to Captain Garrett. Okay. Before I get started, let me just get my menu working the way I want it. So what I just did was added another tray here for skills and items and stuff like that. So, alright, let's talk to Captain Garrett.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll beam down right away, sir.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir. Alright, so this is glowing gold because it indicates that it's something we can interact with, and it's also used to indicate a mission objective. Also, this helps as well. It tells me that there's something over here in this general direction that I need to interact with. Okay, so as you can see, the circle's here now, so I gotta go back that way to speak to Captain Garrett again.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir, there's a good-sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Aye, sir, on my way.
Your current tasks will be displayed here.
Alright, let's do this. Speak to security officer. Guessing that's her? That's weird. She's in a gold uniform. This time period, security wore red. Wonder why they did that.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Taurus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet. Barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right, lead the way.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. Have a glow around them. Walk up and press F to interact with the phaser to pick it up.
Yeah, sometimes this game kind of talks over itself and you get that happening. Oh well. Alright, let's pick up phaser. Alright. Let's see. Shoot 4 of these. Okay, cool. Let's do this.
Good shooting, Lieutenant. That should be enough. Unless you want more practice.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Oh. Also, you're a phaser man. There we go. I guess we're going into the shuttle bay now. Okay. These corridors look awesome. And they're nicely populated with other officers. This is pretty cool. They did a really good job. Oh, what's this? Engineering lab. Oh, it's a cool little room.
Ensign Mears reporting as ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Well, why is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do, but you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted it for a second. So if I remember my old Star Trek correctly, I believe we're going down to the planet where Spock, Scotty, and a few other no-name crew members, I'm assuming this Mears as well, crash land on a planet, and there's these big, hairy, burly dudes that you never actually get to really see, but they keep on throwing spears at them. I believe that's the episode that this mission is referencing here. Pretty cool. Guess we're going back. We're gonna probably have to deal with those guys. These shuttles look so awesome. Oh my god, these guys did a good job here. Oh, this must be my shuttle. The Copernicus. I wonder why they didn't include the registry number on it. Not important, but you know, it's one of those details you wonder why. At least I do. Alright, let's board the shuttle. And away we go. This is a really nice looking ship. Alright, here we go. Your music. Alright, let's speak to Mears here.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Stay alert. They very well may be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. See you there. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see
Remember,
this.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
There we go. Thank you, disembodied voice. As I was saying, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I don't know if it shows up on the video, but on my end, I had to Alt-Tab a second ago, and my end, the picture got a little dark, so just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna play with the brightness. It's a weird bug whenever you play this game. If you minimize, it often makes it darker than it actually is. And all you gotta do is just adjust your brightness and put it back to where it was, and you're good to go. Alright, sorry for the delay, everyone. Let's go follow the path. Ooh. Oh, wreckage. Yeah.
To sprint, tap the shift key while moving.
It's a warp nacelle.
Is that a warp nacelle? Wow.
Use the V key to find anomalies.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty big. Alright, let's use the V key to scan for anomalies. Oh, neat. Ha! Good job, Cryptic. That's pretty neat. Usually whenever they do a big update, or if you play a different race, if you need to scan, you'll notice that you always pull out a Federation 24th century tricorder. Whether you're Klingon or Romulan, or whatever, a big update to the game, it still did it for a while. I don't know if it still does it for the Klingon and Romulans, since I don't really play those 2 races that much. But I know when I first started playing a Klingon and then I first started playing a Romulan, if I used my tricorder, I would pull out a freaking Federation tricorder, 24th century tricorder. They actually went ahead and replaced it with a 23rd century Federation tricorder. which I like. That's a very nice touch. So good on them. All right, let's continue.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Might be a crashed shuttle nearby. Let's have a look.
There's your crashed shuttle. What's left of it anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Let's give him a hand.
Interactions can be interrupted by movement or combat.
Can I have a word, Lieutenant?
Yeah, sure. That sucks.
Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Agreed. The vents are still... Oh, there's another one, okay. There we go.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
What things? Where?
Flores, look out!
Ooh. Oh, the poor red shirts.
What do they feed these things? Never mind.
Nope. There we go. Ah, crap. Haha. Okay.
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
You're lucky to be alive, Doctor.
You're telling me? We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed. I'll get him there. Lead the way. Looks like there's more debris up here.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
We'll have you out of here soon, sir. There I am again, trying to change the script. I think I caught myself doing that twice now.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Thanks, we'll have a look. Alright, phaser rifles.
There are some rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
Alright.
A phaser? I've never
Wait,
shot one of these before.
You want me to shoot this?
Well, it ain't gonna shoot itself. Oh, what's going on here? Come on. Drag and drop. There we go.
You can switch between 2 equipped weapons by pressing Z.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting. And give them some pointers.
Works for me.
Your weapon has an alternate fire mode. The effect of this mode varies by weapon. Activate secondary fire by pressing 2 or clicking the icon.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
They're right behind me!
Whoa. Run, Mears! Don't let that red shirt weigh you down.
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
Whoa. Huh, I just got a friend request. That's weird. Alright. I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good now.
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Agreed. You and Tarse guard the pass while I get the others into cover.
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
Hope it's a good one.
Shut the doors! They're right behind us! Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Maybe, if there's enough charge left in the batteries. Apparently the same button used to close the hangar door also can electrify the ship.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Indeed. So, what happened out there?
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast!
Get the survivors to the shuttle. Tarse and I will rescue the hostages.
I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Like thermal breadcrumbs, eh? Good thinking. And nothing happened. Let's try that again. Oh, I gotta click on it, okay. Oh, cool. Alright. Ah! See, that's the difference between a red shirt and a gold shirt. I can take a spear and live. Truly aimed for his head, but oh wow. Whoa, you strong fucker. God damn it. And he's out. Interesting, the game...
Lieutenant!
Oh,
We're over here!
okay. Delayed response.
Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Not on my watch. Couldn't they have me say something else? Alright, return to the shipwreck. Alright guys, let's do this.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
It's a really nice looking map.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Good question. Let's find out. Ready phasers, just in case they're not in the mood for questions. Well, this concludes our Let's Play for the week. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you really liked the video, please subscribe for more content and future Let's Plays. I also do a lot of unboxing videos, and soon I'll actually have some reviews. See you next week, everybody.